Welcome to today's guided practice session. Today we're taking a very cool Herbie Hancock lick. It's from his original recording of Dolphin Dance. And it happens right there in the first chorus. It's going to the key of G, right? So it starts there with a 2-5 in the key of G. We have A minor 7, and we have a D7, and then we have a G major 7, right? In the key of G, that's 2, 5, 1. So let's break down this lick. Well, let's hear the lick first, right? Oh, sorry. Let me play the lick correctly first. Well, that's why we're practicing it. Let's try it again. 2, 3, 4. So that last part, by the way, that's noted in his eighth notes. That could almost be quarter note triplets. He kind of just lays it way back against the beat. So when you hear the actual recording, which I won't play now for copyright reasons on YouTube, when you hear the actual recording, it's kind of it's ambiguous where he's laying that in the time, which is very hip. So we'll just consider those eighth notes and we'll lay them on the back of the beat, which is how I hear it when I hear it. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4. How great is that? Isn't that hip? There's so much. I love this too. That's when you're like, yeah, it's Herbie. But actually, even on the A minor 7, to me, it seems like a very Herbie thing, especially from this era. So let's break it down a little bit. So we have our 2, right? So Herbie just goes up. You know, if we break down these first 5 notes, it's really like an E minor 7 arpeggio from D to D, right? Which is a really hip sound, right? It's an A minor chord, but I think this is worth noting that you can kind of impose this E minor 7 sound. It almost has a sus sound, a suspended sound because of those Ds. And then he sort of surrounds the C, right? The third of A minor. Really, now we're hitting home at A minor, right? I love that. Come on, knock on my door. Little Three's Company. And then he goes then up that, right? That C major 7 arpeggio. Also could be like consider like an A minor 9 arpeggio. All the notes of an A minor 9. And then to that D, he octaves it, which is very Herbie. I'm surprised he didn't even, which would have been even more Herbie-ish, but he octaves it there, right, on the D. So D, B, C, D. Just a simple. And then on beat 4, he outlines what's a D triad. Again, another telling way of how Herbie's thinking harmonically. You know, really leading into that G major 7, G major 9, he's thinking D triad. So there's a lot of, even, you know, we're just going to practice this lick straight as it is, but even just the information that we can get from this is really, really interesting. So even if we don't play this lick exactly, the information of like, oh, I can play like an E minor 7 arpeggio over an A minor 7, that's totally true. And that sounds super killing. Or a C major 7 arpeggio or a D major triad going to that G major 9. That's so sweet, right? So again, the whole thing. 2, 3, 4. Woo! Super nice. All right, let's try it. Let's try it very slowly. We'll do it together. And I'm just playing simple root and shells in my left hand, right? Just doing some 10th stuff. Right, root, 3rd, 7th, root, 3rd, 7th, root, 3rd, 7th. That's it. And if you are comfortable doing that, you can do that as well. If you just want to do one hand, you can. If you want to go next level and do 2 hands together and put this in your left hand, that would be just great. I'm going to play the chords for you so that if you're just using your right hand, you could hear how these notes lay over our 2-5-1 in G major. Again, this is a 2-5-1, right? We have an A minor 7, a D7, and a G major 9. And there's some really cool, again, just to reiterate the cool information to be gleaned from this, right? He kind of does a E minor 7 triad, or not triad, 7th chord, broken 7th chord to start, and then like a C major. That's just really, I mean, think about that. Even that information alone is worth the price of admission here, right? That you have those arpeggios as options, like a C major 7 broken chord and an E minor 7, right? That's what he's using. Herbie-ish, gorgeous, hip, beautiful, love it. All right, let's try playing it. We're going to start very, very slowly, and we're just going to work it up, and then we're going to change keys. So play with me. Make sure you're at your piano. Make sure you can hear me. Make sure you can hear yourself. Make sure you can hear my click. Let's do it. Super slow. 2, 3, and... And then we're just laying that back, that last section, that last lick, that last phrase. We're going to lay it back as Herbie does. Let's try it again. 2, 3, and... Come on. Woo! Let's take it up just a little bit. That's redonkulously slow. Let's try it here. 2, 3, and 4, and... Again, just laying that last phrase back against the beat. 2, again, and... Let's take it up just a little more. We're just going to creep it up to tempo. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and... 2, 1, 2. Play with me. 3, and... All right. Let's go up even further. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Put a little spice on it. Try it again. 1, 2, 3, and... We're pretty close, actually, to tempo already. Dolphin Dance is not very fast. Let's try here. 1, 2, 3, and... Again. 1, 2, 3, and... Woo! One more time. 1, 2, 3, and... Very, very nice. All right, I'm gonna call an audible here. Let's take it down. Let's do it with our left hand, eh? Let's try to confuse ourselves. Let's make it hard. Let's see if we can recall it in a different way. Same notes. Let's take it down here. Again, you can play chords in your right hand if you want, or you can just allow me to play them. I'll do my best. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, and... Again, 2, 1, 2, 3, and... Nice. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, and... Again, laying that last phrase back nice and greasy. Let's take it up just a little bit. 1, 2, 3, and... go up even a little more. 1, 2, 3, and. There it is. Do it again. 2, 1, 2, 3, and. One more time. 1, 2, 3, and. All right. Let's go back to our right hand. Let's see if we remembered. 1, 2, 3, and. Again, 2, 1, 2, 3, and. Just laying that last lick back. All right. Here's 120. This might be even a little faster than the original tempo. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, and. 2, 1, 2, 3, and. Woo! 1, 2, 3, and. See if we can do that in our left hand. Let's give it a shot. This might be aspirational, but we want to stretch it a little bit. 1, 2, 3, and. I got it. Got it. We got it. 1, 2, 3, and. One more time. 1, 2, 3, and. Nice. All right, let's take the tempo back down. One of the things that we want to do immediately with this is start taking it through other keys. We don't just want to jam this into our short-term memory. We want to confuse our brain. We want to fool ourselves so that we're developing really strong connections between the relationships of the intervals, the way they work with the chords, and our hands and our brains so that it locks in even stronger. So I was going to take it through fourths, but let's take it up chromatically. It's going to make it a little more challenging right out the gate because we're going straight to the key of A flat. And everybody knows the key of A flat sucks for the piano. No, not really, but it's not the best. It's definitely not. This won't be as comfortable as it is here in G. So if we just take this up a half step, right? We have a 2, 5, 1 in A flat. That's a B flat minor 7, an E flat 7, and an A flat major 7. So let's use what we know. I mean, we can just literally just take this up, right? If we just take it up a half step. Ooh, yeah. Right, so one of the things that we learned from analyzing this was that it starts with this E minor 7 arpeggio. So we can just think about it that up a half step. Like that's one way to form a mental model here. So it's an E minor 7 arpeggio from D to D. That means it's an F minor 7 arpeggio from E flat to E flat. That makes it easier to remember, right? And then it's a D flat major, right? Because it was he did that first bar there as written is an E minor 7 arpeggio, then a C major 7 arpeggio after you surround it. So that means it's a D flat to finish the bar. Easy. And then just this little lick where we octave that, right? And then coming down, instead of a D major triad, we're coming down an E flat, right? So the whole lick in A flat should sound like this. I can't reach that C. I'm going to have to ninth it. There we go. Just got to change my voicing a little bit because my hands aren't big enough. A flat to C. That's a difficult 10th. Let's try that again. Yeah, let's try that again. Very, very nice. And again, just like Herbie, we want to lay back on that very last phrase. So all together here, right, in the key of A flat, we have a 2, 5, 1 in A flat. That's a B flat minor 7, E flat 7, and an A flat major 7. We start with that. E flat to E flat, F minor 7 arpeggio. And then we go up this D flat major 7 arpeggio, right? And then here on that E flat octave, right? A little lick there. And then we lay back on that E flat major triad. Let's try it. We'll go right here. Not too slow. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, and. Again, 2. 1, 2, 3, and. Nice. And I'm putting a little suspension on that E flat. I don't think Herbie does that, but I'm just doing it because I'm hearing it right now. Let's try it. 1, 2, again, M. Let's take it up a little bit. How about the 92? 1, 2, 3, again. Keep going up. 2, again, and. One, 2, again, and. All right, let's do one more tempo. 2, 3, again. One more time. 1, 2, 3, again. Let's see if we can do this in our left hand. I don't even know. Hey. We got to figure it out ourselves. We got to generate this information. Let's try it again. Take this metronome down. Boom, boom. Let's try it slowly. Let's see if we can just generate it. Let's see if we can do this same lick in the key of A flat with our left hand. 1, 2, da, 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 da. Again, use the information that we know that we have. We have an F minor 7 arpeggio, and then we do this little surround on the D flat major 7, and then octave that E flat, that little lick. And then down an E flat major triad. Let's try it again. 2, da, 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 da. Oh, wrong note. Try it again. 1, 2, 3, and. Laying back that last triad. All right, I think I have the notes. Let's try it a little bit faster. 1, 2, 3, and. One more time. 1, 2, da 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 da. Hey. Again. 2. 1, 2, 3, and. There it is. One more time for posterity. 1, 2, da 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 da. Cool, cool, cool. Let's see if we can do that up. I don't know why my voice got so high. Let's try it here. 1, 2, da 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 da. Again, 2. 1, 2, 3, and. That's why we practice. That's why we practice. Let's take it up another key, right? Let's take it up to the key of A. So just a whole step away from what's written here on screen, right? So we know that we were just doing this F minor 7 arpeggio to start, right? So we know that this will be an F sharp minor 7. Easy enough. And then the D flat major 7 on the second half of that first bar becomes a D major 7. And then we have our little octave on the 5, right? That little lick. And then down, instead of an E flat major triad, we'll go down an E major triad. And of course, we'll lay that way back against the beat. Let's try it slowly. Boom, boom, boom. Just again, trying to build these mental models to really recall the information, right? We have this F sharp minor. Like if you really want to build a mental model, you might think, okay, we're on B minor 7. It's an F sharp minor 7 broken chord. That's a fifth away from our 2 chord, right? It's a fifth away from B minor. It's actually a really cool way to think about it, because then if you're ever improvising, you don't even have to learn this lick. You just think about that. Like I can use the minor 7 broken arpeggio from a fifth away. Pretty cool. Try it. 1, 2, da 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 da. Ugh. Try it again. 1, 2, 3, and. Let's take it up a little bit. 1, 2, 3, and. Nice. Let's do it again. 2, 3, and. Ooh. All right, I think we got it locked in. 1, 2, 3, and. Let's do another little experiment. We've been breaking it up by playing with our left hand. Instead of playing with our left hand here in A, I'm going to play a 2-5-1 4-bar phrase in the key of A, right? Now that we know this lick in A, what I want you to do is alternate between playing the lick as written, and then I want you to improvise something of your own, right, over a 2-5-1 in A. And then I want you to go back the next time and play the lick as written, right? So it would be something like... right? Just playing the lick, and then I'll give you a little 4 chord, and then do your own thing. Notice how lame. Go back to the lick after that. Oh, my stuff was so lame compared to Herbie's stuff. But that's the idea. That's what we want to do, is then try to we're trying to blend our own music with what we're absorbing from Herbie Hancock's language, which is just brilliant. So let's try just going in between. And then if you want, you could even actually start mixing in parts of Herbie's lick with parts of your playing. Let's try this in the key of A. I think it's really going to help us lock this in even more. So I'll play a little bass line for you, and I'll play some chords too. And you just worry about playing, again, alternating between playing the lick in the key of A and then playing your own language in the key of A, and then back and forth and back and forth. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, and. Alternating between the as-written lick in the key of A and our own language. The idea that we're trying to smooth that out. Trying to absorb Herbie's language into our own playing. Let's do one more time. Lovely, 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 lovely. that kind of work is just crucial, thinking about it in different ways and kind of going between those two brains of our improvising brain where we're using language that we have had with us probably for a long time. I mean, actually, if you're going to improvise over a 2-5-1 in the key of A, depending on how much work you've put into that, you might not have much. And so it definitely is going to sound pretty cool when you go to that Herbie lick in the key of A. Let's take it up another couple keys, eh? Let's do B flat. So we know we were just in A flat. Right? We had that F sharp minor 7 arpeggio to start. So now this is obviously going to be a G. Right? A G minor 7, F to F. And then we surround that E flat, and it's an E flat major 7 arpeggio. And then octave on the 5. And then laid back down that F major triad. So the whole thing will sound like this. 2, 3, and up. 2, 3, and. Play with me. 1, 2, 3, and. 2, again, 2, 3, and we're in the key of B flat. Let's take it up the tempo. Try it here. 1, 2, 3, and. Again, 2, 1, 2, 3, and. Beautiful. What a cool lick. Let's go a couple more clicks up. 1, 2, 3, and. Again, 2, 1, 2, 3, and. Ah, it's so great. Go just a little bit faster. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and. 2, 1, 2, 3, and. I love it. Let's try it with our left hand. Let's take it back down. Let's see if we can generate it right away. Let's just try to keep with the click and see if we can just play it. It's B flat, right? It's an easy key. And then we know what the mental models are. We know it's a G minor 7 arpeggio surrounding that E flat, and then it's an E flat major 7 arpeggio. Octave on the 5th, do that little lick, and then down that F major triad. I mean, I just spelled it out for you, but you should know that. 1, 2, 3, and. Not bad for first time. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, and. Again, 2, 1, 2, 3, and. Again, 2, 1, 2, 3, and. Terrible. Again, 2, 1, 2, 3, and. There it is. All right, I think I'm ready. Let's try it up a little bit. Left hand again, key of B flat. 1, 2, 3, and. 2, 1, 2, 3, and. Woo, it's so nice. A 1, 2, again, and. Let's do one more tempo with our left hand. We got this. We got it. It's totally got it. 1, 2, 3, and. Strong. 1, 2, 3, and. 2. 1, 2, 3, and... All right. Let's do, what time is it? Let's do 2 more keys. We'll do B and we'll do C. So let's go with B. So our 2-5-1 in the key of B major, C sharp, minor 7. First of all, hold on. I just want to talk about doing things in keys like B. There's nothing more important for learning this lick really ingrained than doing it in these hard keys. It's almost as important as doing it in the original key. Like when we take it to the hard key, it forces us to really remember the intervals, the relationship between the notes in our right hand and the chords that we're playing over. It's just crucial. And then you get the added benefit of practicing this in a key that when you pull out something like this in the key of B, everybody's like, whoa, what? This player like has their stuff together in a big way. So you never want to ignore going through these hard keys. It's just super, super important. I didn't even realize that people were skipping the hard keys. You got to hit the hard keys with everything you're doing. It's just super crucial. And don't look at it like, oh, it's hard. This is not going to be fun. This is the fun. This is where the learning happens. This is where you lock it in. This is like where you become a good player, is when you take things that are easy in one key and make it easy in the quote unquote hard keys. This is where you get good. So let's get good. Let's do it. So key of B, 2-5-1, right? C sharp minor 7, F sharp 7, right? B flat major 9, right? So we know, let's see, we were just on G minor for B flat, right? We go up that G minor 7 arpeggio. So this is going to be A flat minor arpeggio. Easy. Fingering wise on the piano, I would start on the 2, 3, and then 1, right? And then now we're going to go up an E major 7 arpeggio. So I would probably cross with my thumb on that B. So 2, 1, 3, 1, or 2, 1, 2, 1, either one, whatever's comfortable. And then we get to the 5, the F sharp 7, right? And we're going to go octave on that 5 chord, and then down an F sharp major triad. And then, of course, we want to lay that back. Get this up a little bit. So let's try it. We'll do it very slowly at first. And again, this is the good stuff. This is the fun stuff. This is where we get good. When we take things like an easy-ish lick in G and transpose it to B, this is good. This is where we make progress. Let's try it. Let's see if we can get right to it. Let's generate it together. 1, 2, da 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 da. It's not even that hard. Let's try it again. 1, 2, da 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 da. It lays really well, actually. After all that buildup I did, this is fairly easy to play. But that's another great thing. It's like you don't have to be scared of playing a B. Sometimes it's super easy. Let's try it. 1, 2, da 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 da. Woo, that's fun. 1, 2, da 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 da. Oh yes, I think I have a new go-to lick in the key of B. Let's try it again. 1, 2, da 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 da. All right, let's go up a little more. 1, 2, da 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 da. Two, 1, 2, da 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 da. All right, 1, 2, da 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 da. Again, 2, 1, 2, 3, and. All right, let's take it down a little bit. Let's see if we can do this in our left hand in the key of B. Should be a nice challenge. bit further down for the first time. Let's try it together. 1, 2, da 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 da. Lovely. Let's try it again. 1, 2, da 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 da. Let's take it up a little bit. 1, 2, da 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 da. Lovely. That's really fun. Let's take it up a little bit more. 2, da 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 da. Let's keep going. 1, 2, da 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 da. Nice. Let's do it again. 1, 2, da 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 da. One more time. Final time in the key of B. 2, da 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 da. Super, super cool. Really fun. Again, don't be scared of keys of B, like B or E or G flat, D flat. Keys that aren't played in that often, they seem scary because they're unfamiliar, but I promise you they're not. And when we hit those keys, that's when we get really good. That's when we force our brains, we force our memories to form connections to these things, to these patterns in the music where, like the thing with how we have the E minor 7 arpeggio over this A minor 7. We start to have to make relationships and mental models when we take it into the quote unquote harder keys, right? But they're not harder. They're just unfamiliar. They're just not played as much, which is why we think they're harder, but they're really not. And bonus, the more you kind of go into them, the less hard they become, the easier they become. If you spent as much time playing in the key of B as you did in B flat, you'd be just great in B. It'd be super easy. So let's do one more key. Let's do the key of C. We're going to take what we have here on screen. We're going to take it up a perfect fourth, right? So we just had key of B. So key of C is D minor 7, of course, G7, C major 9 for our 2, 5, 1 in the key of C, right? 2, 5, 1, basic Bob. For our opening arpeggio here, we just had A flat for B, so this will be A minor, right, from G to G. Then we surround the F. We go up a F major 7 arpeggio. We octave that fifth, that G. And then we come down a G major triad. And we lay that back against the time. Let's try it. This should be fairly simple. I'll say that and I'll mess it up the first time. Watch. 1, 2, da 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 da. Oh, see, I already messed up. Let's try again. 1, 2, da 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 da. Let's do it again. 1, 2, da 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 da. Let's try it again. 1, 2, da 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 da. Let's keep going. Easy. 1, 2, da 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 da. Let's do a couple more. 2, da 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 da. What a hip line. What a hip line. 2, da 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 da. Let's see if we can go right here at this tempo with our left hand. I just want to see if we can do it straight out the gate. Let's try it. 1, 2, da 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 da. Close. Let's try it again. 1, 2, da 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 da. Again, we're forcing ourselves to use these mental models and to connect them into pieces of information that we already have. We are strengthening our connection to this line. Let's try it again. 2, da 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 da. 2, a 1, 2, da 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 da. I love it. 1, 2, da 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 da. 2, two, a 1, 2, a da 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 da. Let's see if we can do 2 hands together. Let's see if we can make it happen. 1, 2, da 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 da. 2, a 1, 2, da 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 da. Ah. Whew. One more time. We'll give this one more shot. If you don't have it, we might have to try it. Something else. 1, 2, da 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 da. Close enough. We got close enough. We kind of ghosted it. We kind of shadowed some of it. Now I'm going to have to slow that down if I want to get that 2 hands because it's not quite coordinated yet. But that is so much fun. Thank you, Herbie Hancock, for just the truly beautiful language that he provided. I love the Herbieisms in just this brief moment in time. It's the dude's fingerprint. I mean, it's all over it. What a genius. Thank you all for practicing with me. Hey, if you like this video, how about hitting the like and subscribe to it, right? We're here every Tuesday and Friday. We have a ton of live stuff going on. Tomorrow, here on our channel, we're going to have a duo concert featuring Fred Hirsch and Peter Martin. That's pretty good, I should say. Tonight on this channel, Peter Martin and I are listening to Wynton Marsalis's Black Codes from the Underground, featuring pianist Kenny Kirkland, where we're going to talk about it, discuss it, break some stuff down. So again, hit some like and subscribe. Put that bell on if you want to get notifications for when we go to live, because we go live pretty much every day. Thanks you all for joining me today. Thanks for all these great and funny comments and questions. Super, super fun. Love practicing with you guys. I'll be back here Friday. We're going to be doing some bebop and closure work on a guided practice session. If you want to practice with me every day, you can become a member of the Piano Access Pass at Open Studio. There's a link here in the description. We're doing this every day at 1 p.m. Eastern live on Zoom. You get access to the Guided Practice app. There's just a ton of resources. We're practicing stuff like this, voicings, time, lines, playing out, pentatonics, all this kind of stuff, piano finger independence, strength training, all this stuff that we're doing over on the Daily Guided Practice sessions. Come join us there. Follow the link to get the Piano Access Pass today. And until next time, happy practicing. Thanks, y'all. Thanks for joining me today. Take care.